Hello viewers around the world and welcome back to a brand new video. This is XP Gaming and today I'm going to show you how the new preferred item slots work in Fortnite. They're like really interesting. They can really help you if you actually use them, and they're already turned on by default. So here's the way it works. First, if you want to actually go ahead and use these, go ahead to your settings tab and go ahead to preferred item slots. Now for now I'll just stay with this before we can actually jump. And by that I mean I'm just gonna stay with that until I jump and gets it. So I'm gonna go ahead and land right over there if I can just see it correctly. Okay, no, I cannot. There we go. That's perfect. We're gonna be adding a house. I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna be showing you how these preferred item slots work in Fortnite. They're really interesting and they can really help you up your game, especially in the early game. And if it isn't self-explanatory, then yeah, the way it works is basically you can choose where before your game starts, okay, and this will stay throughout the matches, throughout your matches for basically forever, unless for some reason it'll reset, which I think sometimes some of your settings can reset at the start of seasons. So yeah. So anyways, the way the preferred item slots work in Fortnite is pretty not that crazy. It's the way it works is that okay, hold on. You can choose before you start your game which guns you pick up, where you want them to be. Yeah, as you can see, it literally says right there. So this is a perfect example. Okay, this is a perfect example. Okay, hold up. I think we need to find the AR for this to start working. Okay, actually I'll give myself a second and hopefully configure these as it says here. So preferred item slots are on by themselves, and here's how it works. So here, basically, you can choose before your game starts. Like as soon as you get into the lobby, it's a setting. You can choose what type of weapon, AR, rocket launcher, which I believe stuff like grenade launchers and rocket launchers or pumpkin launchers count just as launcher, as it says right there. Hold up. How do I use it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, see. Okay, see right here it says launcher. For some reason it shows just like flamethrower like weapon, but anyways, that's basically what it means. So as you can see now, let's say you want an SMG on the first slot, but you found the AR first. Your AR will go on the slot you desire. So let's say the third slot, and your SMG will go on the first slot. So you can now pre-configure it to the way now basically you don't need to organize your inventory, and it can be a huge advantage because you'll be more used to where your weapons are, and it'll be better for you. So personally, for me, I would say, well, okay, my fourth item would probably be consumables, and the fifth one would probably be utility. This is kind of how I roll. And the first one, it depends on what kind of weapons I have, actually. Usually AR, but for now, just to make things interesting, I'll go with the shotgun, and this is the AR. So this is basically how you can use whatever you're doing. For now, you can't really get a rocket launcher in the game. Well, you can. Basically, any type of launcher at the moment, it's pretty hard to do. So let's switch to the sniper bow. Actually, we'll switch to the SMG. So now, as you can see, this at the moment it doesn't seem like it, like I'm really shocked or anything, but this really can help you tremendously while you're in the game. So I'm gonna drop these weapons again, and hopefully this time things go a little bit different. So let's check this out. Okay, yeah, there we go. It's working. This is actually really helpful. You can now be more used to your loadout, and it can be really beneficial for you. So as you can see, my AR went directly here to my third slot, even though the first thing I picked up should have went to my first slot, which I think was the grenade. Now if you don't know what utility counts as, because I can understand why you wouldn't know. I mean, the first time I read it, I thought it was like probably stuff like grapplers if you were still in the game, and basically anything that could help you move around like really quickly. But instead it is actually any type of basically let's say gas can or these throwable items. So as you can see, if I just drop a few of my weapons at the moment, hold up, I'm going to go ahead and pick up my minis. Now usually my minis should go on the closest spot to the first spot if the first spot is taken. But look at this, it will immediately go to my fourth slot. So that's basically how this works, and there's not really much to it. I actually now that I actually talk in this video, for the only reason I'm talking about now is to explain to you guys how this works. So it's not really that hard to use. It sounds a bit confusing, but it's really not. And so a really cool way, really helpful way to play the game. So anyways, that's it for me. Well, talking. I'm going to go ahead and play the snapshot, and you can see just how useful this can be.